Hello and welcome to your fourth stimulus check update today and fourth stimulus package update for Friday, June 4th. I hope you all had a nice week and wish you a fantastic weekend. I know I'm not posting as frequently as I used to, but I try to come on here whenever there's real information to update you on. I don't want to waste your time with daily videos saying, the same things over and over or talking about stuff you're not interested in. So today I'm making this video to talk to you about news coming out from the White House about the fourth stimulus check. And if you watch other channels here on YouTube that talk about stimulus checks, you'll find them saying, wow, the White House is ready to do a fourth stimulus check. What amazing news. But I'm not going to do that for you. I'm going to show you exactly what Jen Psaki, the White House spokesperson, said about the fourth stimulus checks, and then show you how some news articles can spin what she said both ways. So I'll show you two clips here. The first one is Jen Psaki talking about the state of the economy and unemployment, and this was what she said as soon as she walked into the room.
I have a couple of items for all of you at the top. And some charts. We love charts in here. In today's encouraging report, initial claims for unemployment insurance fell to their lowest level and below 400,000 for the first time since the pandemic hit. This is just the latest evidence that President Biden's economic strategy and vaccination plan are working. While weekly data can be volatile, since taking office, average claims have fallen by about 50%, which you can see in this chart over the course of time. And by more than 100,000 in the last month alone. And earlier this week, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, the OECD, as it's commonly known, one of the leading bodies in analyzing economic growth around the world, increased their projection for U.S. economic growth this year to 6.9%, due to the strength of the American Rescue Plan and our pandemic response to get Americans vaccinated and lift our economy out of the crises that we inherited. In fact, the United States is the only major industrialized nation to have its growth projection through 2025 revised upward. We also learned earlier this week that manufacturing activity in May was near its highest level.
So obviously she's saying that the economy is doing great and new unemployment claims fell substantially in the last few weeks, which is great news for the economy. And to start with this information, the first thing she says once she walks into the room means that they're very, very happy with how things are going and they are very optimistic, right? Now I'll play you the second video where she was asked specifically about a fourth stimulus check.
Separately on a fourth stimulus check idea that is supported by dozens of Democrats in Congress. I know a month ago you said, stimulus checks aren't free and it's really up to Congress to decide whether to move forward on that. I'm wondering at this point, does the president support that idea, or does he believe that his American Jobs and Families Plan provide enough economic assistance that a fourth stimulus wouldn't be necessary?
Well, I think as I said at the time, I should say, when you asked us before, the president is certainly open to a range of ideas. There are some who are proposing an elimination of the SALT deduction. I think I said it the right way. And there are some who are proposing making the child tax credit permanent. There are some who are proposing additional stimulus. He's happy to hear from a range of ideas on what would be most effective and what's most important to the economy moving forward. But he's also proposed what he thinks is going to be most effective for the short term, for putting people back to work, to getting through this pivotal period of time, and also to making us more competitive over the long term.
And just to clarify, the president does support an extension of the family child tax credit that's going to start taking effect next month, correct?
It's in his American Families Plan, he's proposed an extension of the child tax credit.
Okay.
Yep.
So I don't know how you took that, what she said there, but the way I took it, it was a long way of saying, no, we're not going to do a fourth stimulus check, but in a nice way, right? Because she said, yeah, we're open to all those new and bright and amazing ideas from Congress people, but President Biden put in his plan what he thinks is most effective, which part of it is the extension of the enhanced child tax credit for up to 5 years. So in my humble opinion, I don't think they're really open to the idea of a fourth stimulus check since the economy appears to be heading in the right direction, at least for now. But again, I showed the facts and you can make your own decision. Now, let's take a look at these two articles just to see how, the media plays with the same thing that was said, how it's portrayed. So we have this one article here and it says, stimulus check update, Biden leaves door open to fourth payment, right? and it's talking about how she said yesterday, Jen Psaki said yesterday, the president is certainly open to a range of ideas, Psaki said at her daily press briefing. He's happy to hear from a range of ideas on what would be most effective and what's most important to the economy moving forward. So we heard her say that, right? We heard her say that, but this article took it as he's opening the door. He left the door open for a fourth stimulus check, right? Because a bunch of House Democrats saying that they they wrote bills that would provide monthly payments of $2,000 a month until the coronavirus pandemic induced economic downturn is over. Something that will not happen. It will never happen that we'll get $2,000 a month. And in addition, 21 Senate Democrats, including Cory Booker, have called for monthly checks until the economy recovered. Not going to happen. But Biden did not include a fourth round of direct payments in his $4 trillion spending proposal for infrastructure, education, and childcare. But he's also proposed what he thinks is going to be the most effective for the short term, for putting people back to work, to getting through this pivotal period of time, and also to making us more competitive over the long term. So they took what she said as positive, but at the same time saying what she said, I don't see that as saying, yes, we are willing to do a fourth stimulus check and recurring monthly $2,000 checks. I don't see it that way. And then there's this article who saw the same clip, who saw the same thing, and then they said Jen Psaki downplays the prospect of a fourth stimulus check, saying Biden has already proposed his best economic recovery plan. And to be honest with you, that's also how I see it and how I read it. I read what she said as, yeah, okay, the fourth stimulus check would be great and monthly stimulus checks would be amazing, but we said what we think is very effective right now, and that's what already been proposed in the $4 trillion package. I mean, just think about it. They're proposing $4 trillion for stimulus, the American Jobs Plan and the American Families Plan, and in neither in those plans there's a stimulus check. So obviously there's so many other things that they think are more important and more effective than a stimulus check right now. That's, again, just my opinion. All right, that's all I have for you in today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you all. Please hit the like button on the video, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click that notifications bell to be notified whenever I publish new videos and new content for you. Also, get your free stock from Robinhood just by opening an account using the link in the description. You don't have to deposit anything. You just open a new account with the link below and you'll get a free stock. And make sure to check the link for the Yara savings account. It's a savings account that is FDIC insured but gives you interest with a lottery system. If you use the link below, you'll get 100 tickets when you deposit as little as $25 for a chance to win up to $10 million. I can totally use $10 million right now. Then you'll get a weekly ticket for every $25 you deposit. Finally, don't forget to get your free stocks from Webull when you deposit only $100, which is just like cash. You can take it out anytime you feel like it. All the links are in the description below. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.